It's the video that has a lot of people looking online and talking about it. Dash cam video just released of Moorhead police chasing a car onto the Village Green golf course last summer. Now, it comes from June of 2014, but is out now because the internal investigation into what happened is over and the case has been closed. Now, police were chasing Kendall Feist. Feist has been sentenced to 11 years in prison on drug charges. Now, the Moorhead police shift supervisor, along with 3 officers, were disciplined for the chase. No one was hurt when they went on the golf course, but you can see them buzzing by golf carts and other people. And before, we'd just seen the cell phone video of people who were on the course. Now we're getting a look behind the wheel. It's still amazing to see.
Hi, everyone, and good morning. Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. It's now 11 minutes before 7. I'm Lisa Bedeau here with Kyle Bosch. We're starting our nonstop news and weather to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. We start now with breaking news this Thursday morning. Fargo police tell Valley News Live that they're looking for a black man in his late teens to early 20s in connection with a robbery at the Vista Inn in South Fargo.
Police say that the man walked up to the front desk just before 11 last night, told the clerk he had a weapon, and demanded money. Now, the clerk apparently hesitated, and the man left without getting any cash. Investigators believe he then jumped into a waiting car to make his getaway. Police say they are looking at surveillance video from inside the hotel to try and get more clues about the man's identity, but they do already tell us that he was wearing a gray shirt and white shorts at the time of the robbery. If you have any information about what happened, you're asked to call Fargo Police.
Coming up on 6:51, it's time for weather and traffic on the ones, and we start with meteorologist Lisa Green on this Thursday morning.
Good morning. We have some rain showers rolling through. Our storms really winding down, moving off to the east, and now it's just some sprinkles out there. So as you step out the door, you're going to run into a couple of isolated to scattered areas of light rain to just some sprinkles. Probably don't need that umbrella as you step out today because this isn't going to last very long, but there is a chance you'll get rained on, maybe a couple of raindrops on your head as you step out the door. Badette, we're dealing with some light rain right now back over toward Bemidji, and this scattered rain continues down toward Becker County, Detroit Lakes, into Wilkin County, over toward Wahpeton, Breckenridge, Fargo, Moorhead Metro. We've been seeing off and on sprinkles throughout the morning hours, but quieting down for the moment with clouds currently overhead. And it's going to be one of those days where we again have a mix of some sun and clouds, and looking off to the east, a lovely start to our morning, a beautiful sunrise, and temperatures are in the 60s with those partly cloudy skies, and the dew point 61, so still feeling muggy too with nice light calm wind out there, calm air. Temperatures in the 70s to the southeast where we're feeling very warm this morning. You won't need your coat, that's for sure there. Up to the north, temperatures in the mid 50s where we're cooler, and we do have cooler air moving in today, and that's going to keep us from having our temperatures rise much. 60s to start off this morning, off and on cloudiness today with temperatures into the upper 60s for your lunch hour, and perhaps a couple of sprinkles in the northern valley especially, but otherwise looking quiet. The wind picks up out of the northwest into the afternoon hours in the teens, but gusting into the 20s to near 30 miles per hour. Today's high temperature 72 degrees, so cooling back, scaling back a little bit on our high temperature, and that's going to continue into the day tomorrow. 63 degrees will be our high for Friday, so feeling chilly. But this weekend, I know everybody's looking ahead to the weekend. It looks pretty good. Temperatures will be in the 70s. Time now for traffic on the ones. Here's the Valley Today's Al Ahmet.
Lisa's not jiving about that eastern horizon. Absolutely gorgeous this morning. Lots of traffic out here, too. I'm northbound on Interstate 29 right now, and it is really thick around the tri-level, from tri-level to certainly to 13th Avenue. It's a real adventure. No two ways about that. Thick traffic out here, lots of congestion around the ramps. You have the same picture going on westbound on Interstate 94, westbound traffic very heavy as well. And it looks like we have just in time for your morning commute, eastbound oil train on the south tracks into downtown Fargo and then ultimately into downtown Moorhead. Make sure you're planning for that. Drive carefully today. Northbound on I-29, Al Ahmet, Valley Today traffic.
Just about to hit 6:53, turning back to your news headlines. The next feature at the Fargo movies, beer with your popcorn. At least that's what Marcus Theaters wants.
The company is again asking the city for a liquor license at theaters in the area. If they get one, they say they would put in a lounge that serves beer, wine, and cocktails. It would look similar to ones at other Marcus locations. The theater says drinks would be served in different colored cups, and each person would be limited to 2 drinks. Still, some people that we talked with say they're not comfortable with alcohol at a movie theater. The board plans to make a decision on the license at its October meeting.
We've got an update this morning to a story that we broke for you yesterday on the Valley Today. Police say a two-semi crash early yesterday morning on I-94 near Fergus Falls was caused by a driver who fell asleep at the wheel. The Minnesota State Patrol says the semi veered onto the grass and tried to regain control, but the driver overcorrected and jackknifed and was then hit head-on by another semi. 3 people were taken to the hospital, but their injuries were not life-threatening.
Moorhead police say they're working with the FBI on the Tom Bierson murder case. 6 officers recently met with behavioral experts at FBI headquarters, but police aren't releasing any details. This weekend marks 1 year since the 18-year-old NDSU student was last seen leaving a friend's house near the campus. His body was found 3 days later at an RV lot in Moorhead. A Polk County, Minnesota woman says she was the victim of a sexual assault, but says she's now the one charged.
Christina Schmidt says she was charged with assault after her boyfriend was stabbed while he was trying to rape her. Court records say it happened at a Crookston apartment building in December of 2013. Schmidt says that they were both drinking at the time, and she doesn't remember stabbing him. Robert Guzman suffered non-life-threatening wounds. Her trial is set to start on Monday. In our schemes and ripoffs on this Thursday morning, a warning from West Fargo police after a woman there lost thousands of dollars in a computer and phone scam. Police say the victim's computer started making noises, then a message appeared telling her to call a phone number to have the problem fixed.
The scammers were using the name of a real business and told the woman to send them money to have the computer fixed. A few weeks later, they called back saying they had overcharged her, got her checking and savings account numbers, and used a refund scam to steal $8,000 from her accounts. Police say if you get a similar phone call or message on your computer, to call them immediately.
The Justice Department has reached a settlement with General Motors over its faulty ignition switches that led to more than 100 deaths and hundreds of injuries. The total fine will be in the hundreds of millions of dollars, and it includes $1 million apiece to victims and families of people affected by the problem. The agreement settles charges that GM failed to obey federal laws that require prompt disclosure of safety problems.
A northern Minnesota town is getting ready to dump its full-time fire department because the city says it can't afford it any longer. The city of Brainerd wants to save $265,000 a year by moving all staff to on-call status. The firefighters union is opposed, saying the move would cut down on response times and hurt the safety of citizens. The City Council could vote as early as Monday on the restructuring plan.
Firefighters from across the country have been helping fight muscle diseases, and during that time, they have raised more than $550 million just by collecting change from your pockets.
This weekend, Fargo-Moorhead firefighters will be out for the same cause. The Valley Today's Christy Larson joins us live from the Hornbachers in South Moorhead with more on Fill the Boot. Good morning, Christy.
Good morning, guys. That's right. We actually have a big group already out here this morning supporting Fill the Boot, even though it doesn't kick off until tomorrow. And Sue, let's talk about why it's so important people do put in their dollars and their change in here.
You know, every dollar stays right here in the community and helps local families like Dominic for things like our summer camp. We try and make this pretty easy. We'll be at all 7 Hornbachers. I know there's going to be a lot of people out purchasing their groceries for tailgating for the NDSU UND big game this weekend. So you just drop it in. Dominic's got some money we're going to drop in today. And we also have an online site for the very first time this year. That's up on your website, I know. Yeah. And we encourage people, that link is actually live and available. I know sometimes I don't get to everywhere I want to go on the weekend. So if you want to support our local families living with muscle disease, check out the link on your website and go straight to that. And please help our local families living with muscle disease.
Yeah, I mean, you have 3 days to do exactly that, to donate online, donate in person when you're stopping at Hornbachers. And Dominic, you even had a little tip jar someone donated to you.
Yes, thank you to Rachel from Caribou.
Yes, and what do you have to say?
I appreciate it. Now we gotta fill the boot.
Yeah, fill that boot. We're going to be dumping in her tips there. She donated them this morning, so thank you to her. And again, this weekend, we do have that link, like she said, up on ValleyNewsLive.com. Just click on that hot button. We forgot one little penny. Every penny matters, guys.
All that change really adds up. More than $500 million over the years just from filling up some boots. So a great cause this weekend again.
Thank you, Christy. Okay, what started out as a dare has actually grown into a mission and has a Minnesota teenager running for president.
Phil Abeldinger is a freshman at Wayzata High School in the Twin Cities. Now, he does not meet the age requirement, which says that you have to be 35 by inauguration in order to be elected, but anyone can file to run for president. He says his real goal is to try to get other students interested in politics. Good for him.
It's going to get people talking for sure. Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. The average person has 5 of these memorized.
The answer: recipes. If you want to take part in our question of the morning on our Valley News Live Facebook page, we post it there every Monday through Friday morning, and of course always invite you to join the conversation.
I probably do know more recipes than phone numbers.
I for sure know more recipes than phone numbers. I think
you don't have to remember them anymore.
Not me. I know the recipe for toast.
Sometimes that's all you need.
That's about it. But today, hey, it's going to be a pretty decent day. A little on the cool side, though. We do have some clouds and some rain showers this morning that should be departing. 72 the high, a little cooler.
A little bit cooler, but still a pretty nice September afternoon.
That's for sure.
We'll have more local news and weather and traffic for you right here in just 25 minutes.
Have a great Thursday, everybody. We will see you tomorrow morning.